This is my first video in this vlog, and I just want to tell you what I'm gonna sharing. I'm gonna share different kinds of tips on business, on startup, kind of how to start, how to conduct your business, how to grow your business, on international business as well, on different incentives available in different countries, how people do business in other countries. Not only my opinion, but also I will interview different kinds of people, business owners and investors. So this blog is about business and investment from different perspectives, different angles, and obviously I will show you a little bit of my lifestyle on my business trips here. So now we are in Dubai, and I think that's kind of suitable to share some tips on how to start a business with no money. And that's actually the frequent question, and we tend to forget that Apple, Dell and many other huge brands started with no money. Of course they sourced money later on, but initially there was no startup capital, right? So there are a few things that are even more important than talking about how to raise funds is your personal kind of feeling about money. If you are the person that will push yourself much harder, if you have nowhere to go, like if you have no job or anything else, you have no place where to take your source from, where you can take your money from, in that case obviously you will push yourself harder. But there is another type of personality that actually feel very bad about not having the financial backup plan, not having at least specific source of income, and in that case they cannot conduct as good as, for example, when they have some kind of profits. So you should first define which type of person you are, and later on only you can start your business. Because if you are the type of the person where you really want to start your business but you really need this financial backup plan, then you should keep your either part-time job or maybe some freelance or something else. If you are the other type of person, then just you should cancel on any other activities and start your business. The other thing is, actually one of the most crucial, is that you don't even think of certain businesses that can be bootstrapped. There are plenty of businesses that can be done like just from bootstrapping, but in most cases it requires some expertise. It can be legal expertise, it can be investment advisory, it can be online course coaching, also from some expertise, probably some like kind of ads, marketing, PR, many other spheres where you can start with almost no money, and mainly surrounded by consulting activities or some setup or management or marketing, something like that. On the other hand, there are many businesses that actually are too small to raise funds, like from venture capital companies and from private investors as well. So in that case, you either source your money from the bank, but there are certain countries where it's kind of restricted. But there are so many people that actually do not want to get involved in business activities, but they are eager to invest in something, and not very big because they have limited amount of funds. Of course you would say, like, I don't want to do business with partner. Well, having a partner is not really that bad. You should try doing business with your partners, because there is someone to back you up. There is someone to back you up. There is someone to give you money. You should just put everything on paper, decide who does what and when and what you do if something happens, and that's it. Basically, if everything is put on paper, there is no problem with you doing business with someone. I mean, sometimes it's even easier to do business with someone you don't know instead of doing business with some family or friends, because in that case, the worst case scenario, if you do not put anything on paper, you expect him to do that, he expects you to do that, and then nothing is being done, or you get involved in each other's activities, which is kind of which does not bring you good results, okay? And the last stage, when you have actually the startup that requires funding, and you know that this is something where you can raise funds, you either approach not good companies, which means you approach either companies that do not deal with your specific business, or you approach, for example, VC, venture capital companies that are involved in later stages of funding, which is actually does not give you any result then. They either ignore you or you get rejected. In many cases, they do not give you a reason why you get rejected, and you just get discouraged and do not want to do business anymore, which is the thing I probably cannot understand, because in my opinion approaching 10 companies is not near even close to be enough, okay? So what do you do when you prepare for the money sourcing? You should first of all check what this specific investor does, which businesses do they invest in, and what stages they invest in. Then you should check all the companies or some of the companies they invested in. Prepare your portfolio, prepare your business plan, talk about yourself, talk about your team, talk about your vision, mission, and many other things that should be prepared for money sourcing, for the fundraising. Okay, so that's kind of a tip, and I hope it will help you guys a lot, because there are plenty of opportunities in this world how you can raise up. You should not also forget about government opportunities for startups. There are plenty of opportunities in different regions, starting from Europe and even here in Dubai. I will talk probably about it in the future, in the next videos. And this is really cool. You can get money from the government if you set up the business they want, right? Probably some innovative business. There are many incentives in different countries. You just have to go and check it. Okay guys, let's just walk around the Dubai. Pier 7, it's five restaurants at one place. And actually the reason why they put it like that, there are many places, many countries where you can find the same thing, like in Japan for example. There are quite few buildings where like on each floor there is a restaurant, but here in Dubai it is based on one thing. Here it's very expensive to get an alcohol license, so if you want to sell alcohol here, it's kind of expensive. So if you try to make this licenses to smaller restaurants, then it doesn't make much sense, because you have to raise your prices like rocket high, like sky high. But here, if you have like 7 floors or 5 floors, and each floor is restaurants, lounge bars, like something like that, maybe some kind of club, then it's much cheaper because you have different tenants, and I find it very cost-wise and very interesting, like perspective. And it's not true that you have only pure alcohol in the kind of hotels, 5-star hotels or 4-star hotels. You can find many places like that, and Pier 7 is one of them. We are at Dubai Institute of Design and Innovation, which is a really cool place with a stunning Okay guys, so we are at the safari now. It's very crowded, there are more private safaris, but this one is more kind of, let's say, crowded. And there are many things happening, like you can do dune bashing, here are different kinds of attractions, and many other things. So actually that's a nice place where they also show local dances and different stuff. And if you really like the video, don't forget to click the like and to subscribe to my channel. See you!